Oh boy, here we go again. Alright guys, alright, as I said in the beginning, this is actually a voiceover, so be kind. So this is going to be the first time I've ever done this, so yeah. Anyway, we're actually in an abandoned office building. So we're actually in the middle of a big town. Well, actually it's the major city of the state that I live in, so we're going to have a bit of a look around. So yeah, let's just get stuck into it, eh? Yeah, this is obviously the foyer. So there's the foyer area there. And then I think, yep, you just head up there, and that's where all the office buildings are. Interesting, this actual building, we were actually on our way to, this is just an office building, sorry, I'm going to give you a quick story. We were actually on our way to film a strip club. And we found this building, and we're like, all right, we'll do this building, because the strip club was actually next door, was literally next door. And we did this building, and it took a bit longer than we had planned. So we decided not to do the strip club. So we went and did another place that we had to go and do. That was a fairly long drive away. As we just look around this room, there's not too much to say, so I'll keep going with my story. Yeah, so we decided to go and do the other one, and then we come back the next day and film the strip club. And you would not believe it, that night the strip club burned to the ground, and we're like, that's amazing. So that's actually the outside, you know, and we were like, that is so amazing that there was something keeping us out of that building for some reason, because we're like, yeah, we found this building right next door, and then it burned down when we were going to go back. So something was keeping us out of that place, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, there was a reason not to go in that building apparently, and someone was looking over us maybe, who knows. I don't believe in God or anything like that, but who knows. Anyway, all right, back to the building. Yeah, as you can see, it's just been your standard office building where people have come in and graffitied everywhere. So, and then check that out, someone's actually come and, that door was locked obviously, and someone's come and bloody cut a big hole in it. And yeah, just have a look around. It was just some toilets. My back was actually playing up this day, so I didn't actually crawl. Oh, look at those nails. My back was actually playing up that day, so I didn't actually, I would normally crawl through and have a bit of a look around, but yeah, my back was playing up, so I decided not to go crawling through too much. All right, so yeah, that's the bottom level, and I think this is where we head back up to the top level. So we'll just mosey on along here. So yeah, this is actually kind of cool that I can sort of go back and narrate what happened. Yeah, the audio on this one was just, I don't know, it just didn't work. I don't know what happened. But look at those marble steps. Aren't they pretty? Someone's thrown a chair down the stairs, but that's quite pretty. And I think this is where the video cuts out, so because I think we had to have a chat about something. So yeah, I'll be right back in a sec. All right, here we are back again. Yeah, I did, one of my Explore partners had to tell me something important, so I had to stop the camera there. So yeah, here we are up the top, and as you can see, it's a pretty decent sized office area. There's a lot of offices here. We don't know what it was. Oh, actually, we do know what it was. It was an old I can't remember. It was like a school administration building for one of the schools. So this is what it was. Like, there's no schools around here, so I'm not exactly sure why the administration was here, but yeah, that's what it was. So as you can see, there's a lot of squatter evidence here. There's a lot of chip packets and bits and pieces, and I think someone might have been sleeping there, if I remember correctly, or it might have been one of the other rooms that someone was sleeping in. No, I think it was that room that someone was sleeping in. Yeah, there's a blanket and some, and as you can see, there's some cushions and stuff there, and a bunch of food and stuff. So yeah, definitely someone staying in there. And then there was just a weird CD. I've never heard of any Rigoto or whatever it was, so I've never heard of that. And there's some chairs there and some more squatter stuff there. But you know, it's the room is in pretty good. Like the whole building was in pretty good nick until we got to the back. And yeah, check this out. That is a ton of evidence of squatters there. So there was obviously people staying here, staying in this room. There was actually a lot of squatters in the strip club that we were meant to go to. So I think they probably were using this building as well. It was really weird because we were walking down towards the strip club, and we saw this building, and we looked at the door, and it had a big chain on it, but the chain, someone had just ripped the handle off to get the chain off. So we thought, no, well, let's go and have a look in here, and yeah, we found this building. But yeah, as you can see, just wandering through, more desks and stuff, and chip packets and everything. It's a pretty cool little building, actually. Like, there isn't a ton to see, but always fun to have a look through this stuff. And there was, like I said, when we get to the back of the building, it actually gets a little sketchy up the back of the building. So not like there wasn't anybody around or anything like that. But yeah, I'll explain when we get there. But there's just another empty room. Here we go. And that sends us back out the other way. Then we come into here. And as you can see, it starts getting a little bit dodgy because there's a lot of, as you can see on the roof, there's a fair bit of black mould there. And we didn't have our masks on, which was a little bit silly. But yeah, they've started smashing stuff a bit, and then back out into the main room. So that must have been the main office building, and then you'd have all the main office room, and then you'd have all the, as you saw, I think have a bunch of little offices off to each side. And like, as you can see, they haven't really smashed any of the glass or anything like that. Look at that room. Look at that one. That one's just destroyed. All right, moving in the next one. This one's not as bad. And then we move up into this area. I think he might have been talking to me at that point. I can't remember exactly. But there we go. And move into another room. This one thing I think had a bunch of, yeah, this one had a bunch of desks in it and stuff like that. And look at the air conditioning unit just hanging down there. So I guess there was more in this place to see than I recall. We actually did this one a while ago, so I'm struggling to remember. There we go. Oh, yeah, there's the toilets. Toilet area. There's this, what I assume would be the server room, little server area or something. I really don't know. Every time I say electrics, I think, no, that's the server. I really don't know. Yeah. I think this is the part where he was telling me that what the place was. That little bit there where I paused. Yeah, there's just more toilets. Yeah, it's a big toilet area. Actually, I think this was like a kitchen area, if I remember. Yeah, it looks a bit like a kitchen area. There we go. I think there was a shower in here. Yeah, there's a shower in here, so I guess they could come and have a shower if they needed to. I guess that's part of office life these days. I don't know. I've never worked in an office in my life. And there's the rest of the toilets. Well, they didn't even break the mirror. So I didn't know how long this had been abandoned for. I would guess not that long. I can't remember. I think we found some documentation later in the video of where we're staying. I think one of my Explore partners found some documentation. That's how we found out what it was. So I think I showed that in the video. I can't remember. I should have watched this before I started doing the narration. No, well, never mind. Yeah, another building, another just room. They're all pretty cookie cutter rooms. Another room. I think this is what one of the first office buildings I think I've done on the channel, if I remember. I don't think I've done another office building as far as I can remember. I think this is where things started getting a little sketchy. Oh, there's the Grumpy Pumpkin. There's a few old pieces of equipment. I think that was a photocopier. Oh, the fire extinguisher's still there. Didn't notice that. Oh, there's another one of the Explore partners. Oh, yeah, this is where things get a bit dodgy. I think there's a lot of water damage, lots and lots of water damage up in this area, and there was mold everywhere, if I remember. So I don't think we stayed in this area very long. Yeah, you can see it down in the bottom left-hand corner there, a bit of mold there. And then you can, if you have a look in there, you can see on the floor there's a lot of black mold there. The floor was actually squishy here. It was completely drenched all along here. If I'd had my original thing, you could hear my feet. Look at that room. Look at that. That is all black mold in there. It's like, oh, we ain't going in there. It was just black mold everywhere, all up the wall, everywhere. So I think I said, yep, I'm done in here. But yeah, as I was saying, if we had the original audio, you could hear the squishing of my feet because it was just drenched completely in this area. So we're like, yep, we're done. I think there's an old sleeping bag there. Yeah, and I think we had a quick look around, and then I think that was just about the end of the video. Yeah, had a quick look around here. I think there's another tiny little bit that I had a quick look at. So I think we walked out here, and then I think that was about it, if I remember correctly. Had a quick look around here, and then I think we just about ended the video here. So yeah, so, sorry about that. So yeah, I think that was the end of the video. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks to the patrons, as always. You guys are amazing. Like, I'm hoping to get some more patrons because the price of petrol is ridiculous, and I'm actually having a bit of trouble affording to drive out to places. So yeah, if you want to become a patron, I'd really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, again, thank you for watching, and yeah. Thank you to the patrons. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yep, thanks guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.